February is American Heart Month. Chesapeake Regional Healthcare has some tips to keep our hearts healthy, as well as a calendar full of events and activities for the month. Please welcome to the show Robert Collins, Neuroscience Coordinator, and Beth Wright, Director of Community Health Services. Welcome you both to the show.
Thanks, Karen. Thanks for having us.
Now, what are some of the plans for Heart Month?
Well, Chesapeake Regional has a lot of things planned, and our goal is to hopefully get you heart healthy in 2020. So we're going to have activities like health screenings. It's always important to know your numbers. So we're going to have a cholesterol screening and blood pressure screening in the lobby of the hospital. Just about every Wednesday, we're going to have an activity in February. So the first Wednesday, we're going to have a cholesterol screening, and then the third Wednesday of the month we're going to have blood pressure screening. But we're doing some other fun things too, Karen. All our newborn babies in the hospital are all going to have the little red caps that they'll go home in, so that's really pretty special too. And we're also going to have some CPR classes. And we know that 350,000 heart attacks occur outside the hospital, and about 70% of them are in the home. Really? So what are you going to do if a family member all of a sudden has a heart attack? You want to make sure you have those skills to take care of that loved one. So we're having a hands-free CPR class. We're partnering with EMS, and we'll have a class the first Thursday, that's the 6th, of February at the Central Library on Cedar Road. And we've done these partnerships over the years with EMS, and both of us, we really want to get the word out on how important it is to learn CPR, and we're teaching hands-only CPR. So it's free, it's easy to do, and one of the other things that we'll do in the class is show them an AED. Have you seen AEDs?
I actually took the class through the fire department about a year or so ago. I don't want to say it was easy, but it sort of was easy. It was very simplistic, you know, and you're very at ease once you leave with a little bit of confidence, because how has it changed hands only? What exactly does that mean for folks who may not know?
Well, sometimes people are uncomfortable with the idea of artificial respiration, putting your mouth near somebody else's and giving them on their mouth.
Especially if it's a stranger.
That's right. Yeah, sometimes it was a family member. So with hands only, though, studies have shown that is, it's getting the heart going, which is most important. So you just get on the chest and pump away. So taking the class will show you where to put your hands, because it's not, I mean, it's intuitive, but it's like, oh, too high, too low. They show you where to put it, and they tell you how hard to press. They got some cool things on that. It'll like make a clicking noise and say too deep, you know, or not deep enough, and go faster or go slower. So you actually get a feel, a real life feel for what you could do.
And the AEDs, I know we have some in the buildings in Chesapeake. Can you tell me a little bit about what that is? Well,
the important thing is, and it is throughout our community, we have AEDs. We worked with EMS. We've gotten AEDs in churches, they're in schools, they're all around. Automatic external defibrillator, so it can shock the heart. But a lot of people think, oh, I can't use that. Somebody, a special person can only do that. But that's not the case. They really are dummy proof. Once you learn, you open it up, turn it on, and it will tell you step by step where to put the pads, whether to shock or not, and it can save lives.
And they're sticky pads. Gone are the days with the TV show where you got the paddles and you're like, all right, charge it. No, you just stick them on, let go, and they're there. And just listen to the AED tell you what to do.
And that was part of the course that I took as well, so definitely. And you can even get apps on your phone that tell you where the nearest one is, or
AED,
or the pulse point, which we've done stuff on that as well, which tells you where someone may have a need. And if you're in that location, it can contact you if you are skilled with that.
Right. So not only are we doing that at the Central Library, but we're going to go to Big Ugly.
Well, okay then.
Yeah. But we're doing it in the morning, so
Right,
it will be
right.
coffee time at 9 a.m.
Okay.
So that'll be a lot of fun too. So that's on the 12th. We'll be
Right.
at Big Ugly. So
Great.
come on
and
out.
it's different from the days where you had to sign up for an all-day course and all of that. So it really makes it
It's
easy
about an hour.
for people exactly to be able to do that. It can make such a difference.
Right.
So what? Tell me about some of the details of the event coming up.
Evening with
the
Heart.
Heart.
We're really, really excited about that. This event will be at the Lifestyle Center February 26th, starts at 7 p.m. We have a national speaker coming on.
Okay.
His name is Joe Piscatella. He's written over 16 national best-selling books. One of the books he'll have there that night is Prevent Halt, and Reverse Heart Disease. Now, this comes to very close to home for Joe. When he was 32, pretty young, he had to have bypass surgery. He survived that, but the doctors told him, if you don't make some changes, you're not going to live past 40. And here he is, a dad with 2 young kids. He wanted to see them grow up. So he did a lot of research and really has changed his whole lifestyle, and now goes out and speaks and writes books to help other people make changes. So he'll be here that night. He'll speak. He'll sign books. We'll have the books there too. But the other really exciting part, I think, is really special is we're having a fashion show of our heart heroes. And these are some of our patients who have had stents, had bypass surgery. They've completed our cardiac rehab program, and now they've learned, if I want to get better and to stay healthy, heart healthy, I've got to make positive lifestyle changes. So we're going to share their stories, and we're partnering with Dillard's, and they are providing the clothing for our models that night.
Now, what is the best heart healthy exercise?
Well, that's an excellent question. The answer is exercise. Okay.
Right.
So
Something that you can stick with, and that's the most
That's right.
important
Right.
thing.
and it's important, but you can do anything. All right. The American Heart Association recommends 150 minutes per week of moderate intensity aerobic activity, or 75 minutes of vigorous aerobic, and that's anything that gets your heart rate up. Walking, jogging, swimming if you have access to a
Right.
pool, weight training, high intensity interval training. They got all kinds of fancy names for it, but the important thing is you get out and 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, 5-6 days a week, and that'll help you do other. Not only will that keep you healthy, it'll
Right.
keep you moving. It'll keep you able to
Right.
keep up with your kids and your dog,
Right.
and things like that. So,
How do you know if your heart is healthy?
well, first, how do you feel? Okay, but that's only part of it. All right, you still need to have regular medical checkups. Okay, but you're going to have times if you walk up a single flight of stairs and you have to take a break. Okay, you need work. All right.
Right.
So there are things that'll clue you in. All right. If you make a quick jog and you start breathing,
Right.
breathing hard, and it takes you a while to come down, you need some work. So diet, exercise, regular medical checkups, and your clothes will also tell you.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. They're not shrinking. Okay.
Right.
It's
Yes.
So, but that's
a sign.
important. But it's also important to keep in mind, even with that, you can still have emergency situations. So, signs of heart attack for men, pretty self-explanatory. My chest hurts really bad. What? Really badly. What? It feels like somebody's sitting on it. My pain radiating down, pale, ashen, sweaty. Women can have exactly the
Right.
same thing, but sometimes their symptoms are a little more subtle. They'll have chest pressure rather than chest pain. They'll be short of breath all of a sudden, okay? It'll come on fast for no reason. Wake up in the middle of the night, sweating, just discomfort, okay? So when you see those symptoms, 911. Don't drive yourself unless there's no other way to go, okay?
Right.
But that's a negative note. Diet, exercise, weight, and regular medical checkups.
And quit smoking.
Oh my gosh,
Right.
don't smoke.
Don't
and
smoke.
manage your stress.
Now, where can someone go for more information about the classes and the events?
Everything is online. You can go to ChesapeakeHeart.com.
Okay.
And we'll have all the dates, times, and if you have to register for anything, you can do it right there.
Great. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us and talking about all the activities and the importance of keeping our hearts healthy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.